All right, good afternoon. $2020 Donruss full case. So get carpal tunnel or arthritis going for me. All right, here's the label. Too limpy to tip this up. There's the top of the case with the tape, if you're curious. And the bottom. So the list on the left should be accurate as far as who has who. Before I get too crazy here, I mean, this is going to take me about 4 hours since I'm a one-man band. There will be a recap at the end. Just because I'm sure people are going to have better things to do in their afternoon than listen to me ramble. It's been a while since I've seen 20 Donruss. Screen go here. All right. There is all our boxes. And I save them just for you, Funky. I think the last petties I had have been when you've been around. All right. 1 second. All right. YouTube live feed is so far behind. All right, here we go. Without further ado. Again, the paper base does not ship. So anything that's the white bordered, you know, the mass-produced ones are in its own spot. Well, there's the driver spots on the left that get the gray borders, the colored optics, all that jazz. And what is today? Friday. These will be out Monday. Since tonight a heavy daddy-daughter dance that I am just can't wait for. That'll kill the evening pretty much. All right, first half of box number 1. No doubt. Here we go. Forgot these here. Blaney Gray. starts it off. Jimmy on the action pack. Bell Optic. Custer Green, 1 out of 99. There's our first numbered. And the Bonnie, Paul Menard. Clements, or New Age for Bubba. Silver for Ty Dillon. John Hunter is out of 199. Top tier for Jimmy and a Byron Optic. Zamora Gray. Harvick and a Race King Optic for Mr. Logano. Zane Smith out of 299. Dominators for Harvick. And Briscoe Optic. Jimmy out of 299. Dale Jarrett, top tier. Tift, Optic. Moffitt. Bobby Allison, Dominators, and Brett Moffitt again, silver. Bobby Allison out of 299. Chase, Action Packed. Austin Dillon, Optic. And our first relic is for William Byron on the base tire. This is kind of coming back to me. I think when I did this years ago, there was Bubba Wallace relics everywhere. Congrats there, Fred. At least I think it was 20. The race day relic looks familiar. Logano with the gray, Contenders. Tanner Gray with the Optic. Haley Deegan. 102 out of 299. Then a New Age for Thad. Bubba on the Optic. Truex Gray. Petty is out of 199. Illusions for Bubba. And that's the first half of 1. Yeah, I can't remember what 20 is like to sort. Donruss in general, if you don't have to sort at least from my experience, if you don't got to sort all the base, it's not terrible. And more power to the guys that get a case of it when it first comes out, if I don't drop them. That's all. A lot of cards just sitting there. All the set collectors and stuff. All right, the last number 1. Sorensen out of 299. Harvick on the Elite Series. Blaney, Optic. Jimmy on the sheet metal. 133 out of 250. On the cleverly disguised red version. Congrats on that, Howard. And John Hunter Gray, Kyle Petty, and Harvick. Logano's 46 out of 49. Purple. Truex Retro and Junior Race King Optic. Our auto is going to be 232 out of 250 for Landon Castle. Again, red. It's not big enough. Really? Well, that's going to be a problem. Congrats again, Fred. Larson on the gray. New Age out of 199 for Thad. And the Stenhouse Optic. Justin Haley out of 299. Denny Hamlin and Chase. Kurt Busch, Truex, and Edwards on the silver. Chase is out of 199. Retro for Almirola and Christopher Bell on the Optic. Clements, Edwards upside down, and Austin Dillon, Optic Race King. We'll gently set that on the table. Matt Tifft is out of 199. Retro for Byron and Denny Hamlin. Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon. Kurt Busch, silver. Mikey Waltrip out of 199. Kyle Busch Contenders and Boyer on the Optic. And the last pack out of box 1. Newman, Bill Elliott, and Ryan Preece. I did stumble across the other day, I don't know if I mentioned it, a full case of 2019 Donruss. So, I guess maybe we'll do this little activity again in the near future. I don't know how long I've had it. It's got to have been a while, a couple years probably. One of those oh shit moments. Yeah, 5% there is right. Last one's these I did, it was from like 10 o'clock at night, you know, my normal start time. I was wrapping up at like 2:30 in the morning. Let's see if this is any better for me besides the sore fingers and stuff. All right, number 2. Our first checkered flag. And that's base that's on this pile. Bobby the Bonnie. 2 out of 18 for Bobby. Congrats on that, Ron. Nice little number to start today. Keselowski and Mark Martin. Next card's up. Newman, Jimmy, and Chase Briscoe, silver. Gray Galding out of 299. Boyer and John Hunter. William Byron. Next relic, sheet metal. And the base. No red on the foil. Congrats again, Fred. 2 boxes, 2 Byron relics. Stenhouse and Junior with an Illusions for Newman. Back to Newman out of 199. DW and El Marola. McDowell Gray, Truex, and Christopher Bell silver. Annette out of 299. Larson and Hemrick. Stewart, Kurt Busch, and Illusion silver for Kyle Busch. Max McLaughlin, 66 out of 99. Then we got Blaney and Austin Dillon on the Illusion. Greg Galding, Biffle, and Mark Martin. Busher out of 299. Keselowski. And Junior on the Optic. And Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Dominators, silver, Newman. Get us halfway through number 2. So now that everybody got their shirts, did we hear if anybody won this year's Daytona prize? They used to be really obvious about marketing the winner and stuff. And now, last year I didn't notice anything. I haven't seen anything this year yet either. Not that I'd be suspicious that it never gets paid out. I know some people put in a bunch of codes. All right, last half of 2. Jeff Burton out of 199. Suarez and Carl Edwards. David Reagan, 14 out of 200 on the auto. Another blaster box auto here to start us off. That's a net, James. Bubba, Rusty, and Bowman. Yeah, your shirt's a shop rig too. I think they sent me an extra large, and I haven't been that since, I don't know, high school. 13 out of 299, Brett Moffitt. Chastain and Truex on the optic. Haley Deegan on the gray. Larson out of 199 and Byron silver. Put Byron in the wrong pile. Harrison Burton out of 199. Kyle Busch and Truex optic. Our last relic is going to be Danica Patrick. 124 out of 149 on the tire. The old red foil up there. Excuse me. Congrats on that, Brian. Edwards gray. And top tier, Dylan on the optic. Bill Elliott out of 49. Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin. Bobby the Bonnie. He's on the Truex Retro out of 199. And Max McLaughlin on the optic. Clinton Boyer out of 299. Chase and McMurray. Matt Kraft and Jimmy and a silver Menard. Newman out of 99. My daughter's favorite driver back when she was 6 with the old hot dog paint scheme. What is that? Bobby Allison and Daniel Suarez. Then the last out of 2 is a Chase, Denny Hamlin, and a Chase Race King optic. Yeah, usually I get for a shirt, they always send me like a large. I'm like, man, that's not him. I'm usually a 2X. I ended up having to wear a 3X the one day, and that scared me. So I'm back down into a 2X, but yeah, it's just it's a paint rag now for my daughter. Gives her a shirt to wear when she's doing whatever artists do. I remember that one year, though, besides the shirts, people were getting like helmets and all sorts of kind of cool stuff. I think boxes, maybe. I know like a Joey Logano helmet, I saw that. Mini helmet that was autographed. Well, the last couple years, you really haven't seen much. At least I haven't. Anyways, box number 3. Here we go. Hot Pink starts this one off for Jimmy Johnson. Out of 25, I believe. 17 out of 25 for Jimmy. Congrats on that, Howard. And Bill and Harvick. Christopher Bell, Mark Martin, and Truex Silver. Casey Kane out of 299. Austin Dillon and Tift Optic. Larson on the relic. Base. Congrats on that, Brian. And Kurt Busch on the gray. Junior top tier and Austin Dillon with the base optic. Keselowski at a 199. Matt Tift and Tanner Gray. Sieg, Bill Elliott out of 199. And Austin Dillon silver. Kurt Busch out of 199. Kyle Petty in the wrong stack. And Newman optic. Kyle Busch, Jarrett and Edwards silver. Zane Smith red out of 299. Bobby Allison and Byron on the optic. Stewart, Chase, and Chase Briscoe. Larson out of 299. Joey Logano contenders, Christopher Bell on the optic. And the last out of the first half of 3 is a Tanner Gray, Thad Moffitt, and Alex Bowman silver. Masters Insurance, huh? Yeah. Oh, hopefully they gave away the Daytona experience. That'd be cool to win. Blaster, at least you get a little fun opening up some packs and hoping for the best. All right. The rest of 3. There's Bubba Wallace on the auto. 38 out of 43 for Bubba. With the red. All right, congrats there, James. Nice low numbered auto to start off the day, pretty much. Rusty. Alex Bowman, silver out of 199, or foil. And Junior on the optic Race King. Bubba out of 299. Edwards and Stenhouse optic. Kurt Busch, Byron and Truex silver. Oops, these are blacks. Cole Custer out of 199. Austin Dillon and Chase. Our last relic is going to be Kyle Busch with the base tire. Congrats on that, Steve. Man, only cough when I talk. Congrats on that, Steven. Marcos Ambrose, Kyle Busch on the contenders, and Blaney Optic. Danica Green, 96 out of 99. Almirola and Menard. Allgaier out of 299. Joey Logano and Bubba. Reddick, Larson, and Bell. $2.99 for Paul Menard. Kurt Busch, Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon, Ryan Blaney, and Mark Martin on the silver. Blaney, Race King out of 199. Biffle and Denny Hamlin. Casey Kane, Keselowski, and Boyer on the optic. And we have reached the end of 3. Alright, number 4. Alright. Start of box number 4. Denny Hamlin out of 299. Newman and Truex. Sam Mayer on the gray. Keselowski's out of 159 or 199, and Petty's out of silver. Already starting to lose it. 39 out of 99 for Danica Patrick. Back-to-back greens on the stack for Danica. Mark Martin, Tyler Reddick on the optic. Annette, Kurt Busch, and Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch out of 299. Petty and Chase Elliott. Gray border for Bubba. Austin Dillon and McMurray silver. Byron out of 299. Denny and Sam Mayer with the optic. Gregson gray, Truex, and Gray Galding silver. Chase out of 199. Jeff Burton and Almirola. And our first relic is going to be for Ryan Blaney with a little sheet metal with personality. No numbers here for Ryan, but off and starting. Congrats, Nathan. Kozlowski, Terry Labonte, and Kevin Harvick on the optic. Our next checkered is going to be Reed Sorensen. 2 out of 27. Who's got Reed tonight? James. Congrats there. Logano, Keselowski. And then LaJoy, Alex Bowman, and the Silver Newman will get us halfway through 4. Right, the rest of 4. Harrison Burton, out of 199. DW and Zamora with the optic. Our auto is going to be an optic auto for Ricky Stenhouse. 25 out of 99 for Ricky. That's just got a dash by it. I think it's Fred, though, so I'm going to blindly say congrats, Fred. 25 out of 99 for Ricky. Briscoe or Gray, Byron, and Bubba. Cindric is out of 299. Byron and Kurt Busch. Bowman, Danica, Harvick, Silver. Kenseth, 25 out of 99. Logano and Ray Black. Our relic going to be Dale Jr. on the fire suit. The ball rolling for Dale. Congrats on that. Steve, I believe. Yep. Corey LaJoy, Danica, top tier foil out of 199, and Larson. Biffle is out of 299. New Age for Haley. And Logano, optic. Harvick, Gray, Blaney, and Danica. Petty out of 199. Terry and Gray Galding. John Hunter. Contenders foil for Boyer out of 199. And Kyle Busch, silver. David Reagan out of 299. Chase and Kyle Busch, illusion. And the last of 4 is an Austin Dillon, Alex Bowman, and Ryan Newman. Off to 5. And here we go. Mark Martin, gray. Chase and Noah Gragson, optic. Begin 5. Denny, purple, Race King. 15, excuse me, out of 49. Then we got a contenders for Newman. And Ryan Blaney on the illusions. Jeff Burton, Larson, and Chase Elliott, silver. Biffle out of 299. Byron. And Chris Buescher. Truex, Richard Petty, and Suarez, silver. David Reagan out of 199. Ryan Preece and Jesse Little, optic. Kyle Busch out of 299. Then a Byron and Jimmy, optic Race King. Riley Herbst, Ryan Blaney, and Joey Logano. Kenseth. Another double. 67 out of 99 on the green. You need better lunch TV, Fred. Isn't Judge Judy or somebody on? Harvick, Custer, optic. And another tire relic for Larson. Congrats again, Brian. Junior, Jimmy, and Kyle Busch, optic. Newman out of 299. Kyle Busch and Larson, optic. Keselowski, and Byron, silver. And we're halfway through 5. Part 2. Custer, Mark Martin out of 199, and Allgaier, silver. Zane Smith out of 299, followed by a Rusty and Harvick. Our last relic is going to be for Clint Boyer, 199 out of 250 on the red foil. Congrats on that, Brian. Byron Harvick and Eric Jones. Reagan out of 299. Kyle Busch and Bowman. Yeah, I'll set that there for now. Petty with the gray. Kenseth. Petty Optic. Rusty out of 199. Harvick and McMurray. Bobby Labonte out of 199. Almirola and Chase. Kyle Busch with the gray. Jarrett out of 199. And a Michael McDowell Optic. A Ron Brown Special. Plate for Rusty. Oh, sorry, Keselowski. Got me with the throwback Miller scheme there. There's the front. And there's Brad. Apparently this was printed December 6th, 2019. At about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's a cool little, in my opinion, little piece there on the back with the date stamp. I don't know that I've ever seen a plate with that on it. Congrats on that, Samantha. Danica and Suarez. Jimmy and Byron Illusion silver. Jimmy Mack got a 299. Denny and Kraus with the Optic. Christopher Bell, Kyle Busch, and Jimmy Johnson Optic will get us to the IOU that hopefully we see. And that is for Hollow, Martin Truex. Should be out of 99 if it exists. or they didn't give it away already. So yeah, congrats on that, Steven. Hopefully you get something, you see something for it, and they just don't point you. It's crazy with Panini sending out redemptions like mad here lately. Did they finally pay the guys to sign? Or they've been sitting on these cards all these years and just didn't care? All right, number 6. Purple Newman, 7 out of 49. Boyer and Allgaier. And our next auto is going to be Kurt Busch. 55 out of 99 on the optic. Kurt. Brian, congrats again. Oh yeah, Menard. Terry the Bonnie's backwards because he eats a cracked ice. 13 out of 25. You know, according to the box, this is what we should be looking for. Joey Logano, optic. Blaney out of 299. Junior and Byron. Eric Jones, DW, and Chase Briscoe. Blaney out of 199. Truex and Byron. Our relic is going to be for Chase Elliott. Fire suit. That's a net, Craig. Clint, Chase, and LaJoy. Behind that, Chase, New Age, Force, Ross Chastain, and Ryan Newman, silver. Briscoe out of 299. Retro for Kyle Busch. Jimmy Mack on the optic. Chase, Edwards, top tier, and Suarez with the optic. Ryan Blaney, 71 out of 99. Brad and Chase. Mark Martin, Jimmy, and Byron Silver. Brad out of 199. Rusty and Max McLaughlin Optic. We'll get us halfway through 6. Just don't go there. Go in this box. Well, hopefully Panini learned their lesson on all the damn redemptions. I see Ty Gibbs is still one in prime, but that might be a Ty Gibbs issue and not a Panini issue. Last of 6. Out of 299, Michael McDowell. Petty and Kyle Busch. PJ, Ryan Blaney, and Chase. Almirola out of 199. Stewart and Zamora. She done racing now? She just kind of disappeared. Paul Menard, gray. Byron and Jared Jr., silver. Jamie Mack, 24 out of 49. Then we got Petty and Bubba. Blaney, Priest, and Kurt Busch. Keselowski, Jimmy, Christopher Bell. Jared out of 299. Bobby Allison. I always keep wanting to say Donnie. Bobby and Clinton Boyer. Our relic, Bubba Wallace. Base tire. Congrats on that, James. Denny Hamlin, and Truex. Carl Edwards, 22 out of 99. Chase and Tyler Reddick. And you get a hot pink for Reed Sorensen. 25 out of 25 on the pink. Couple of lower numbered Reeds here tonight, or this afternoon. Chase, Paul Menard. DW. Chase Elliott out of 199. Paul Menard, silver. And that was 6. Lucky 7. hopefully that's it for Prime. That it's just Larson and Ty. I guess we'll find out in a couple days. But it was nice to see that they finally figured out the design on the Prime patches. At least the ones that I've seen, where you lay them horizontal, the card font is laid horizontal along with the portrait. It looks more appealing now, instead of one of them being up on end or looking the other way. Yeah, so far so good on Redemption front. At least it ain't like NT from last year where, man, you're getting 6, 7, 8 of them damn things out of a case. Alright, number 7. Starting off with a purple for Jimmy Johnson. 27 out of 49. Bobby Allison, Noah Gregson. Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, Eric Jones, silver. Austin Dillon out of 299. Chase Blaney. Joey Logano on the sheet metal. 160 out of 250 with the red. That's a net, Connie. And then we got Blaney out of 199. And Stenhouse Gray. Bowman, Optic. DW out of 199. Petty and Petty. Moffitt, Blaney, and Junior, silver. Golding out of 299. Stewart and Jamie Mack, Optic. Bobby Labonte, Byron, and Harvick. Paul Menard, 73 out of 99. Yeah, I was getting like a little Torque Donruss combo vibe out of Prime from what I've seen out of the first boxes. Alright, Petty and Eric Jones. Optic. Truex, Ryan Preece, silver, Newman. Briscoe out of 299. Chase and Jimmy. And Chase, Newman, and Custer to get us partway through 7. Yeah, I was wondering if the 75th autos are just first off the lines, because the only ones I've seen have been 101 75ths. All right, last half of 7. Jeremy Clemens, 21 out of 25. Junior and Galding. Then Race Kings, 23 out of 25. Jimmy Johnson. Not a bad get there. Congrats on that, Howard. Here's your 23 of 25. Somebody else to go up front. And Bubba, DW, and Jimmy Optic. Brandon Jones out of 299. Truex and Petty. Clements. Chase and Silver Danica. 199 John Hunter. New Age for Chase and Chris Buescher, Optic. Denny Hamlin on the sheet metal. It's a little dent in it. Congrats on that, Brian. Edwards, Jimmy, and Jesse Little. Allgaier, 14 out of 99. Yeah, out of 25, Fred. It's better than your average auto on a base, whatever, optic. Kyle Busch and Bubba Wallace. John Hunter, Carl Newman, Carl Edwards, and Ryan Preece. Bobby Allison out of 299. Keselowski and Kurt. Spun out on the way to the pile. Ronald. Bobby the Bonnie on the downtown. Focus in a little bit. There we go. Congrats on that. Ray Goulding, Jimmy and Ryan Blaney. Jesse Little out of 199. Clinton Boyer and Haley Optic. Then the last of 7 is Zamora. Chase out of 199 Arrow, and his Silver Illusions for Jimmy Johnson. That was a hell of a box. Jimmy and the downtown. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you, James. Problem is I don't know that I got enough. So I'll transplant Bobby at the end if I don't. I think I only got 3 in my box. I thought I had another case, or another sleeve of them, but I don't seem to have them. So Bobby's temporarily there, or in that for the moment. You know, if we get a 101 auto or something, I want to make sure I got something around for it. I forget what box we're on now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 minus 20 is 8. Should be box 8. All right. Number 8, if my private school, grade school education is right. Allgaier out of 299. Harvick and Austin Dillon. Ambrose, Blaney, and Jimmy Silver. Edwards out of 199. Rusty and Mark Martin. Morgan Shepherd, Harvick, John Hunter. Menard out of 299. Byron and Newman. And Stenhouse out of 199 retro for Jimmy. Chris Buescher, silver. Going hot pink for Kyle Larson. 2 out of 25. You can see there's the numbers a little bit better. Danica and Chase. Yep, forgot a code card. Byron, Jimmy, and Noah Gragson, silver. Ambrose out of 299. Denny Hamlin and Allgaier. Our first relic is going to be a base sheet metal for Byron. Congrats on your dollar, Fred. Maybe 2. Suarez, Bobby Allison out of 199, and Logano Optic. Boyers out of 199, Kyle Busch and Byron. Petty, Emmerich, and Blaney. We'll get us halfway to 8. All right, last 8. Suarez, green. 14 out of 99. Blaney and Almirola. Ray Black on the auto. Base here for Ray. Congrats on that, Fred. Ryan Preece, Harvick, and Denny Hamlin. I can watch Barrett Jackson for a while, then I get depressed that all the stuff I could never afford. Out of $2.99, Chastain, Jimmy, and McLaughlin on the optic. Denny, Kyle Busch, and a silver Jesse Little. Daniel Hemrick got a $1.99. Brad and McMurray optic. Jimmy on the tire relic. No numbers. I forgot who had Jimmy now. Howard. Congrats. Newman, Almirola, and Suarez. Four out of 49 for Eric. Byron and Byron. Stewart, Petty, and Corey LaJoy on the optic. Out of $2.99, Ryan Preece. Ryan Preece again, and Paul Menard with the optic. Annette, Keselowski, and Bowman, silver. Matty D out of $1.99. Eric Jones and Clint Boyer with the optic. Dylan, Ryan Blaney, and a gold, Jimmy Johnson. Saw the fire suit. I almost said Denny Hamlin. I feel like I'm looking at FedEx there. Yeah, congrats, Howard. 3 out of 10 for Jimmy. And the last of 8 with our bases. I had some people that lived next to me had way too much money. Because I live in just a, I don't know, average neighborhood for my area. And, you know, 100, I don't know, whatever the hell this house is worth now. I bought it, it was $90,000. Now I think it's probably double, but these guys had Porsches. I think I saw a Lambo in their garage. And they had all sorts of money in cars. I'm like, what in the hell are you doing in this neighborhood? So they had some kind of like rally race decals on the side of some of their cars. I wish I could remember what the hell it was now. But yeah, it wasn't. They weren't driving around in no Ford Fusion. But it was always, I'd marvel in my living room just at the stuff they had. I'm like, oh. They're like Wolf River Road Race or something, FR or WR. I'd never heard of it before, but I got a Buick LeSabre. That's an even poorer man's sports car. At least I'll have it for another 6 months until I can find something else. Alright. Number 9. Damn, we can almost see the halfway point. Blaney. Suarez out of 199. And Danica Optic. Ryan Preece out of 299. Then Chastain and Eric Jones. Harvick. Kyle Busch is diving out on me. And Ryan Newman. Silver Illusions. Out of 299 for Ross, Kyle Busch, and Ryan Preece. Morgan Shepherd, Suarez, and John Hunter, silver. Checkered flag for Jesse Little. 67 of 97 here for Jesse. And Rusty, Jimmy, and our first relic is going to be for Matt Kenseth. Base tire here for Matt. Congrats there, Steve. Mikey Waltrip, Chase, and Bubba. Kyle Busch out of 299. Jimmy and Kurt Busch. Bobby Allison, and Max McLaughlin on the silver. Denny is out of 299. Truex and Carl Edwards. Jimmy, New Age 4 Bubba out of 199. And Denny Hamlin on the silver. Next top pink is for Clint Boyer. 12 out of 25 for Clint. Congrats on that, Brian. Then we got Chase and Brett Moffitt to get us halfway through number 9. Now, 97 on that kind of killed that checkered in a way. But I guess if you want to make a set of it, makes it cheaper. All right, the last of 9. Todd Gilliland, gray. Clint Boyer and Almirola on the silver. Joey Logano out of 199. Junior and back to Logano. Our relic is going to be Austin Dillon. 235 out of 250 with the red foil. That's there, Fred. Sieg, DW, Ty Dillon. Almirola out of 199. Edwards and Junior. Our auto, I believe, Denny Hamlin. 46 out of 99. That's there, Brian. Tiff, Keselowski, and Newman. Marcos Ambrose out of 299. Jimmy and Kyle Busch. Larson, Blaney, and McMurray. Silver. Byron is out of 299 with Stewart and Jimmy Johnson. Chastain, Joey Logano out of 199 on the optic, or contenders. Petty on the optic. Cindric out of 299. Denny and Blaney. Bowman, Chase, and a rated rookie for Haley Deegan. And the last out of 9 is a purple Dale Jarrett, 28 out of 49, with a Petty and Gray Gaulding. All right, off the 10. Let Right. Here we go. Number 10. Let me move the camera back to where it belongs. What about there? Number 10, Reddick, Jimmy, and Truex. This is our opening pack. Almirola out of 299. Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon on the optic. Custer, Brad. Cindric Silver. Ryan Truex out of 199. Almirola and Mark Martin. Casey Kane, Danica, John Hunter. Kyle Busch out of 99. 70 out of 99 for Kyle. Kevin Harvick, Retro, Truex. Purple for Austin Cindric. 17 out of 49 for Austin. Chase and Newman. Going to get our auto right away for Kurt Busch, auto number 2. Another optic auto. And this one, though, door number out of 99. I promise you. There we go. So, congrats on that, Brian. Curiosity if different photo than the other one. Then we got Rusty Keselowski out of 199 and Michael Annette on the optic. Terry is out of 299. Newman and Kurt. Larson and Suarez silver. Menard out of 199. Kyle Busch and Hemrick. Our relic for Kevin Harvick. 23 out of 250 red on the sheet metal. I think that's the first thing I note for Kevin here tonight. Congrats on that, Brian. Marcos Ambrose, Kenseth, and Austin Dillon. We'll get us halfway through 10. All right, last of 10. Starting off with a green, Daniel Hemrick. 38 out of 99 for Daniel. And Petty and Suarez. Jimmy, Ryan Blaney, and Chase. Marcos Ambrose out of 299. Tony and Kraus. Tony, Byron, and Jimmy Johnson. Alex Bowman out of 199. Petty and Cindric. Bobby Allison, New Age for Ryan Preece. Mr. McDowell, Silver. Boyer out of 299. Harvick, Mark Martin, Optic. Truex, Rusty, and a Silver Kraus. Harvick is out of 199 with his car and Dale Jr. Bubba Wallace, 61 out of 250 on the Relic tire. And congrats again, James. And the last out of 10, Kurt Busch, Byron Edwards. Jimmy out of 299. Blaney and Bowman. Jeb Burton out of 199 for Chase, and a silver for Jimmy. Will get us halfway. Alright, let me clean some stuff up here. Stand up and stretch for my back cleans. Get rid of these guys. All right. Get my old man calisthenics in. Should have enough of those. You can see that one. This guy here, I'll just leave up on top. You'll see the shadow. Better yet. All right, now we're 11. Let's see if we can make the second half better than the first half. Way to go, Slick. All right, number 11. Here we go. $1.99 for Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy and Chase. That's how we start the second half. Junior, Boyer, and Larson Silver. Plate number 2. I think James said we were going to have 4. All right, well, plate 2, it's going to be Todd Gilliland. Todd sniping a decent, I don't want to say card, but a decent grab here. Interesting. We may random this off because I don't think I listed him. This checklist must not be very big. I'll double check that at the end. But if it was just base, I may have not listed it. Of course. Junior and McDowell. Tire relic for Casey Kane. Let's see here, Casey. Congrats there, Steve. Ryan Sieg. Jimmy Johnson out of 199. And Suarez. Ryan Newman out of 299. DW and Kraus. Chris Busher, Gray. Truex. Hey, Ron. Sam Mayer, Silver. Kyle Larson out of 199. Chase and Jimmy. Michael Waltrip, Gray. With a Chase New Age and a Cindric Optic. Allgaier. 46 out of 49. That's okay. Things were going your way when you weren't here. Like that guy. Jimmy and Newman on the Optic. Kraus, Bobby Allison, and Almirola Silver. Almirola out of 299. Denny and Annette Optic. Bowman, Chase Elliott, and a gold Ty Dillon. Five out of 10 here for Ty. Congrats there, Steve. And with that, we are halfway through 11. All right, second half of 11. Starting off with a green Ty Dillon. 24 out of 99. Then we got Kurt Busch, Alex Bowman, Ty Dillon, Ryan Blaney, and Bubba Wallace, silver. Cindric got a 299, Biffle and Petty. Casey Kane, Keselowski, and McMurray. Newman out of 199. And Harvick, Optic. Byron. Bobby Allison, Explosion out of 10. 8 out of 10 here for Bobby. Congrats there, Fred. You can kind of see the 8 up in the corner. Then we got Kurt Busch. Bubba Wallace out of 299. Suarez and Eric Jones. Our auto is going to be for Kevin Harvick. $23 out of 99 for Kevin. Congrats there, Brian. Blaney, Rusty, Jimmy. Behind that. Eric Jones, 99 out of 99. The original eBay 101. Chastain and Custer. Briscoe, Kyle Busch, Ray Black, silver. Bowman out of 299. Edwards and Kyle Busch. Terry Labonte on the sheet metal, I think. 5 out of 10 here for Terry. Off the old black. That's on that, Greg. Nope, no Timeless Treasures. Couple plates, that's about it. Tiff, Keselowski, and Larson. All right, number 12. Let's go ahead and make a mess of things. Marcos Ambrose out of 299. Larson and Menard. John Hunter. Kyle Busch and Boyer with the optic. Corey LaJoie, 28 out of 99 on the green. And we got Kenseth and Truex. Jesse Little, gray. Jeff Burton is out of 199. And the Silver Illusions for Newman. Denny Hamlin out of 299. Harvick and Tyler Reddick. Logano, Rusty, Kyle Busch. Chase, 83 out of 99. Stewart and Logano. Chastain, Byron, and Mark Martin. Ryan Preece out of 299. Petty and Byron. Joey Logano, 133 out of 250 on the red tire. Congrats again, Connie. Larson, Preece, and Byron. Bobby Labonte out of 199. Chase and Corey LaJoie. Cindric, Newman on the contenders. And the silver John Hunter will get us halfway through 12. All right, the rest of 12. Menard out of 299. Bobby Allison and Max McLaughlin. Danica Patrick on the auto. Two out of 99 for Danica. Congrats on that, Brian. And we got Austin Dillon, Denny Hamlin, and McMurray. Out of 199, Gregson. Chase and Suarez. Newman, Petty, and Austin Dillon, silver. Chastain out of 299. Blaney and Chase. It's a regular Cole Custer. Truex on the sheet metal. No numbers. That's there, Steve. And we got Blaney. Denny Hamlin out of 199. Justin Allgaier. Allgaier out of 299. DW and John Hunter on the optic. Blaney. Retro out of 199 for Keselowski. Truex silver. Newman out of 199. Truex and Newman illusion. Man, another downtown. Tony Stewart this go around. That's there, Terry. Then we got Harvick, Chase, and Almirola. Stewart is 3 out of 49. Chase and Denny Hamlin. And Zane Smith, Jimmy, and Truex silver will get us through 13. I have to go use the restroom. I will be right back. I apologize. Give me like 2 minutes. 3, I guess. Since it's upstairs. Alright, apologize for the delay here. The hands run through double cleanings. Alright, yeah, the other downtown, Mr. Stewart. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Box 13. They've never made a Jimmy Downtown? Really? Kind of feels like he would be on the first couple releases of that. All right, lucky 13. Jesse Little out of 199. Logano, Clint Boyer. Bowman, Benny Hamlin, and Truex. Matt Kenseth out of 299. Truex and Reddick. Joey, Jeff Burton, Mark Martin, silver. Riley Herbst to 63 out of 99. Kyle Busch, Terry Labonte. Kyle Busch is the optic. Chastain, Truex, Chase. Carl Edwards out of 299. Eric Jones and McMurray. Greg Galding on the auto, 14 out of 250. Red signature. Congrats again on your blaster auto, Fred. Tiff, Blaney, and Suarez, optic. Chase out of 199. Newman and Chase, Diamond King, optic. Jimmy, Mark Martin. And Kurt Busch, silver. Bubba, purple, 19 out of 49. Kurt on the contenders. Justin Allgaier optic. The last relic is going to be for Chase Elliott. Base fire suit. And congrats again, Craig. And Sieg, Richard Petty, and Joey Logano will get us halfway through 13. Oh, I assume most of it does, Steve, but I have people that look for the base for whatever reason. So that's usually why I stick with the everything ships. Makes it simpler that way. You can throw it out just as easy as I can. But for this stuff, I am not sorting, I don't know, 3,000 base cards. It'll take me forever. Yeah, that's why I always do the everything ships on like the certifieds or a half case of Donruss. Because if I don't, I usually get one or two questions. And really, it doesn't sell as good. All right. I will try to remember, Steve. Here we go, last half of 13. Even better yet, maybe I'll write it down. It makes it easier for me shipping as well. And so it be written, Steve. Suarez out of 299. Austin Dillon. And Byron, Optic. Suarez. DW out of 199. And Daniel Hamrick, silver. $68 out of 99 for Logano. And we got DW, William Byron. Our relic's going to be for Bubba Wallace. Base tire. I'll be surprised if you don't get a half a tire worth of rubber out of relics here for Bubba by the time this thing is over. Congrats again, James. Michael Waltrip, Byron, and LaJoy. Danica out of 299. Byron and Menard, Optic. Bobby Labonte, gray. Goes over here. Danica and a silver illusions for Austin Dillon. Clements out of 299. Jimmy Dominators. Newman. Herbst, Denny Hamlin, and Newman silver. Junior out of 199, blue. Kyle Busch and Almirola. Gray Blaney. Action packed out of 199 for Chase. Denny Hamlin, Optic. 22 out of 25, pink, Kurt Busch. Daniel Hemrick, New Age. Max McLaughlin on the Optic. Keselowski, and Annette silver in UFC in box 13. Yeah, that was my initial thought on Prime 2. That was kind of like, eh. But I guess I've always kind of been that way on Prime, personally. It's nice you get patches. And I think your return on your investment, even at $2.50 a box or whatever the hell it is going to have a better, or going to be higher than even at, for National Treasures at even whatever price it is now. $400 a box or something. I was going to look, too, on my Lone 19 Prime box I got here. It feels like you're down a card this year. Was there 6 cards out of a box? I thought it was like 7 or 8 back in the day. But hey, Squirt. Is that what it stopped at? Was 350 for the most part? I forgot to get on the damn Ducks auction and wait for it. I figured it would pretty much crash down to 250. But I don't know. I guess I've never gotten excitement over any of the first off the lines. All right, 14. Jeremy Clements out of 199. Justin Haley, Austin Dillon, and Blaney silver. Byron 30 out of 99. Junior and Danica. Kenseth. Dominators for Bobby Allison out of 199. Eric Jones. My next checkered flag for Carl Edwards. 48 out of 99 for Carl. Tift Jr., Almirola, Logano, and a silver Haley Deegan. $24 out of 25 for Terry on the hot pink. Suarez, Brett Moffitt. It's more cracked here. Daniel Hemrick. Oh, Haley Deegan, 24 out of 25. Imagine getting this card back in 2020. That's there, Brian. And a silver Jimmy Johnson. Byron out of 299. Rusty and Bubba. A relic for William Byron. Base sheet metal. That's again, Fred. Gregson, Chastain, and Kurt Busch on the optic. Chris Buescher, 29 out of 99. We got Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, Boyer, Edwards, and Custer silver. Will get us halfway through 14. So, since we're in the mood of trash and prime, I do got 5 cases coming that I'll probably post up a serial number at 200 per number in the Facebook group. As soon as I know it ships. They teased me last week and said it was shipping, and then it didn't. I don't know when the damn checklist is going to show up. I will say I think I like the 3-piece puzzle ones with the autos, and it's got a statistic on it. That I thought was a cool idea. At least out of their PR marketing stuff. I think it was a Kyle Busch or something. They had a 228. I don't know what that means, but It is most collectibles. Generally, I run everything through eBay, at least like this stuff. I don't have enough people in there that would actually move this. But the higher end stuff, I try to keep it there just because it's a little simpler. And the way the eBay rules are now, it's not really economical to do it on eBay. Alright. Last of 14, Kevin Harvick. 25 out of 49. Larson and Newman. Harrison Rhodes with our blaster box auto. Base here for Harrison. Yeah, but imagine what you would have been in 2020, Fred. You probably put a 2 in front of that 40. Congrats on that. Oh, I'm looking at Haley again. Harrison. James. Congrats there on Harrison. Chase, Kurt, and Kyle. Jeff Burton is out of 299. Blaney and Logano. Golding, Biffle, and a silver for Eric Jones. Michael Waltrip out of 199. Keselowski, Ty Dillon. Our next relic is going to be Danica Patrick. 104 out of 149 with the red. That's there, Brian. Logano, Kyle Busch, and Edwards. Jimmy out of 299. Keselowski, Haley Deegan, Optic. Denny, Jimmy, and Gray. Austin Dillon is out of 199. Clint Boyer and Jimmy. McMurray. Upside Down Jr. and Kyle Busch, silver. Newman, purple. 46 out of 49. DW and Petty on the Optic. Riley Herbst on a 199 Aero package for Truex. Chris Buescher Optic. That was 14. Number 15. You sold a Deegan checkered for 200. What was she numbered out of back in the day? This one, right? That style? All right, first half of 15. Sam Mayer out of 299. Bobby the Bonnie, Denny Hamlin. Truex. He's on a Blaney retro. Chase Elliott silver. Austin Cindric out of 299. Chase Elliott and Max McLaughlin optic. Denny, Bowman, McMurray. Six out of 49 for Kenseth. On the purple. Jimmy and Suarez. Reddick, Harvick, and Zamora silver. Stenhouse 13 out of 49. We didn't get a gold auto, Fred, but we got two golds. Jimmy Johnson and Ty Dillon, specifically. Denny Hamlin, Corey LaJoie on the optic. Austin Dillon, Truex, and Kurt Busch, silver illusions. Newman out of 299. Harvick and Menard. Another Larson Tire, 232 out of 250, red flavor this time. Congrats again, Brian. Almirola, Kyle Petty, Clint Boyer. Marcos Ambrose out of 199. Dale Jarrett, Truex. And Edwards, Bobby Allison, and Ray Black, silver. We'll get us halfway through 15. You know, that's pretty confident language there, Fred, for a guy who doesn't like Donruss. I think you're holding out on me. Uh-oh. Somebody got mad at Richard. Luckily, it's just that card. Got even more angry at Matt Tift. Luckily, just bases, as it appears. Last of 15. Bubba out of 299. Harvick and Chase. Kyle Busch, Illusions auto. 4 out of 99. Congrats there, Steve. Matty D, Jimmy, and Allgaier. Alex Bowman out of 299. Bobby the Bonnie, Joey Logano. Harrison Burton, Bubba, and a silver Bubba. Bobby the Bonnie out of 199. Truex and William Byron, Optic. Austin Dillon, next relic. Tire. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what that goes for. Probably too late to bet $25 on it, though. Congrats there, Fred. Junior out of 199 for Chase Elliott. And Illusions, Byron. Almirola out of 299. Chase and Tyler Reddick. Bobby Allison, Logano. Not a good look there for Kyle Busch. On the Optic. Mark Martin out of 299. Thad and Chase. David Reagan. Jimmy out of 199. And Larson, silver. And the last of 15. Got a green Cole Custer. 5 out of 99. Eric and Zamora. And the last out of 15, David Reagan. Carl Edwards and a Optic for Bubba. Yeah, the blowouts price, even now, their Donruss pricing isn't terrible. I can't remember what's on sale. It's 21 or 19. I don't think it's 20 anymore, but you're getting, what, 700, 800 a case for 20 boxes. If you don't mind taking Advil and having finger cramps for a day. Still think you're better off than a Prime or an NT type of personal break. $700 for 2020? All right. I had thought I saw other years. Well, that's the Panini price for Prime. If they're at Panini price, that's kind of a record for them compared to what they charge for, the football and basketball and stuff is way outside of the Panini MSRP. Number 16 out of 199, Suarez. Harvick and Joey Logano will kick us off. Newman and Rusty Wallace. Paul Menard, silver. Truex out of 299. Harvick and Ty Dillon. Yeah, she was like option 1B after Deegan, I thought. Clint, Byron, and Carl Edwards. Out of 299 for Keselowski, Blaney, and Brett Moffitt, Optic. McDowell, retro for Harvick, Jr. on the silver. I'm guessing she just didn't know how to come up with sponsor money. Kenseth out of 199. Keselowski and Jesse Little. Kenseth, Eric Jones, and Ryan Blaney, silver. Our next top pink is for Bobby Labonte. 16 out of 25. I don't think she's even racing anymore, Steve, is she? I think she did part-time a couple years ago for, I don't know, the Cars Tour or something, but I don't even know if she's relevant at this point. Jimmy on the Optic and Dominators. Priest, Denny Hamlin, and Chase Elliott. Reed Sorensen out of 299. Kyle Busch and Richard Petty. Ah, Decker sucks. I don't know what the hype was over Decker. Jamie Mack on a tire. No numbers. I remember she'd be up here at WIR and they'd hype her up on the PA system, and then that would be the end. You'd never hear her name again. That's a net, Fred. Blaney, Hemrick, and Busher. Get us halfway through 16. I say, next thing you know, it's like Natalie's running Truck Series. It's like, how in the hell do you get to go from up here to over there when she wasn't even a top 10 late model car? But I guess if you got somebody to write the check for you. But I guess without her in a Truck Series, we'd never get to see somebody get wrecked out by the push truck. And all that cool radio conversation from Bristol that year. Alright, last of 16. Newman, 34 out of 99. Jimmy and Bubba. Our auto is going to be for Denny Hamlin. Second auto for Denny. $26 out of 99 for Denny. Congrats again, Brian. Hamlin, Kyle Busch, and Kurt Busch. Allgaier out of $2.99. Keselowski and Blaney. Crafton. Dominators out of $1.99 for Petty. And Stenhouse, silver. Danica out of $1.99. Almirola and Haley Deegan, optic. Kyle Busch on the relic. 2 out of 250 with the red. That's there, Steve. Bill Jarrett, Danica Patrick, Greg Galton. Custer $1.99. Kurt Busch, Petty, optic. Danica Patrick, Dominators for Petty. McMurray on the optic. Haley, our second red, 120 out of 299. Lots of duplicates here this case. Ryan Blaney and a Gregson, optic. More cracked ice. 22 out of 25 for Joey Logano on the contenders. Ryan Blaney on the illusions. Justin Haley is out of $2.99. Ryan Newman and Alex Bowman. And Almirola, Mark Martin. And his silver illusions to get us through 16. We got 4 to go. Damn if we're not 80% of the way through. There's 3 there. All right, number 17. Ryan Sieg starts it off, 22 out of 99. Dylan and Bubba. Gregson Jr. and Kurt Busch on the optic. Bobby Labonte out of 299. Tift and Blaney. Kurt Busch, Logano, and Jimmy McMurray silver. Morgan Shepherd out of 199. Larson and Deegan. Harrison Burton out of 199. Bobby Allison and Danica. Ryan Blaney on the auto. 61 out of 99. With the illusions. That's there, Nathan. Finally a hit for Blaney here towards the end. Kenseth Chase and Eric Jones. Logano is out of 299. And contenders for Logano with a junior optic. Brandon Jones, Thad, New Age. Silver Blaney illusion. 84 out of 99 for Ty Dillon. Almirola Retro, Ryan Newman, Optic. Kevin Harvick, base sheet metal. Congrats there, Brian. Chase Elliott, Edwards, Kyle Busch. And Tanner Gray, Mark Martin, and a silver Petty will get us halfway through 17. As far as I know, Steve, still Wednesday. GTS was going to... my GTS rep was all confident it was going to get shipped last week, but I think Panini forgot to ship out the first off-the-line stuff. So, I'd be shocked if it didn't drop on Wednesday. Because that tells me where I got the invoice that GTS has it in their warehouses. Oh, Prism. Sorry, there's a heart on my chat box that covered up. I just saw PRI. I think it was like a release every like 7 to 10 days after Prime, allegedly. So I want to say that one was around the 14th-ish, 16th. I think Chronicles is the next one up in the hopper. But at the way things are going for him, it'll probably be about Memorial Day. All right, last of 17. Denny, Kurt Busch, and a gold Illusions for Ryan Blaney. Seven out of 10. Turned out to be a nice Blaney box with the auto in the first half. Congrats again, Ryan. David Reagan is out of 299. Byron and Joey Logano. Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon, and Bowman silver. Newman out of 199. Kyle Busch and Ty Dillon with the optic. Bubba, Base tire relic. And congrats, James. Logano. Danica top tier out of 199. And Edwards on the optic. Rusty out of 299. Bill Elliott, Brett Moffitt, optic. Jeff Burton is out of 199. Denny Hamlin. And optic. Boyer, Truex, Jesse Little, silver. Keselowski is a purple. 11 out of 49. And Harvick and Boyer. Newman, Kyle Petty, Ryan Preece. Almirola out of 299. Dale Jarrett and Jimmy Illusions. Jamie Mack. Denny Hamlin action packed. 13 out of 25. Cracked ice. And then we got a Noah Gragson silver to get us to the end of 17. Now we can stand these guys up. Number 18. Still feels like we're primed for another big card or two yet. All right. Here we go. 18. Max McLaughlin out of 299. Jesse Little and Rusty. William Byron on the auto. 40 out of 50. Congrats there, Fred. Chastain, Greg Biffle, and Noah Gragson on the optic. Out of 199, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, and Ryan Blaney. Austin Dillon, Carl Edwards, and a silver Jimmy Race King. Newman out of 299, Keselowski, and Bowman, optic. Ryan C. Gray, Daniel Suarez, and Eric Jones, silver. Christopher Bell out of 199, Chase New Age, Cole Custer, optic. Busher, retro for Jimmy, optic for Mr. Kyle Busch. Checkered flag, 11 out of 88 for Dale Jr. Bobby Allison, Kyle Larson. Todd Gilliland out of 199 Elite, Kyle Busch, Larson on the silver. Bobby Labonte out of 299. Benny and Chase. Jeb Burton, Chase Elliott, Elite. Michael McDowell will get us halfway through number 18. All right, second half. Ryan Blaney, 52 out of 99. Jimmy and Jamie Mack on the optic. Shepard, Boyer, and a silver Custer. Sam Mayer, 24 out of 49. On the purple. Junior and Harvick, optic. A relic for Carl Edwards. 7 out of 99, red sheet metal. Congrats on that, Brian. Brett Moffitt, DW, and Eric Jones. Notables out of that pack. Noah Gragson out of 299. Truex and Jimmy, Race King optic. Harvick, Chase, and a silver Kyle Busch. Chase Elliott on the tire, base tire. Congrats there, Craig. Jeff Burton, gray. Boyer is out of 199 on the contenders. And Richard Petty, optic. Hot pink for Truex. 24 out of 25. Blaney and Goulding on the optic. Bell gray. Danica top tier out of 199. Harvick silver. Michael McDowell out of 299. Biffle and Jimmy optic. And the last out of 18, Riley Herbst, Keselowski and Petty. And Dylan out of 199 with a Kyle Busch and Chris Buescher. Please do not unplug.
Well, let's be careful.
All right, number 19. That was dangerous. This computer is plugged into an outlet right next to the only outlet on this level next to our storage room, and the wife just opened up the door, and sometimes she likes to unplug things. So, sweating bullets here for a second. Out of McMurray, 199. Austin Dillon and Harvick. Joey Logano. Keselowski is out of 199. Tanner Gray, optic. Checkered flag. Eric Jones. 8 out of 20 here for Eric. Kind of number there if you can see it. Then we got Jimmy and Bubba. Hemrick, Bobby Labonte, and a silver Buescher. Ryan Blaney is out of 299. Bubba and Bell. Clements, retro for Truex and Austin Dillon on the optic. Ryan Sieg, 50 out of 99. Then Jeff Burton, Chase Briscoe. Harry Gant on the Signature Series auto base. That's again, Fred. Blaney, Terry Labonte, and Christopher Bell, optic. Sorensen out of 299. Logano and Menard. Justin Haley gray. Eric Jones is out of 199 on the Contenders. Greg Galding silver. Larson out of 199. Bowman and Jr. on the Optic. Our first relic is for Chase Elliott. Fire suit this time. Base. I think that's like the fourth relic here tonight or today for Chase. Congrats again, Craig. Larson and a new age for Haley Deegan will get us halfway through box 19. The second plate is Todd Gilliland. Stenhouse on the Optic. That'll be a group random because I don't think I listed Todd, because I think he's only got the paper base. I don't even think he's got an Optic. All right, the last of number 19. You can almost see the end. Bill Elliott out of 299. Blaney and Chase. Almirola, Terry Labonte, and Jimmy Johnson silver. Chris Buescher green. 25 out of 99 for Chris. I think so, Fred, at least a little bit. Chase, Ryan Blaney on the Optic. Keselowski, 192 out of 250. Red Race Day Fire Suit. That's on that, Samantha. John Hunter, Alex Bowman, and Harvick on the Illusions. Keselowski at a 299. Top tier for Jimmy and Tift. Golding, Harvick, and Silver Race King Petty. Michael Waltrip out of 299. Byron and Golding. Truex, Byron and Blaney silver. Jimmy out of 199. Danica and Kyle Busch illusion. Austin Dillon, Logano, Ryan Newman. Junior out of 299. Denny Hamlin. And William Byron. Kyle Busch, Truex, Silver Haley will get us through box 19. here it is. 3.5 hours later, roughly. Box number 20. Okay, let's get a nice present out the door here. Timeless Treasure, gold vinyl. Jesse Little, Bill Elliott, and a silver Danica. It's our first tease. Riley Herbst out of $2.99. Kyle Busch and Derek Kraus. Byron, Face Tire. And congrats, Fred. Sorensen, Austin Dillon, and Suarez. And a purple Sorensen. 43 out of 49. Aero package for Byron and a McDowell. Cindric out of 199. Kyle Busch, Dominators, Logano, silver. Out of 199 for Jimmy. Carl Edwards, Illusions for Chase. Michael Annette out of 299. Truex and Alex Bowman. Zane Smith, Denny Hamlin, Almirola, silver. Newman out of 199. Truex and Richard Petty. Reagan Jr. foil out of 199. And Jamie Mack. Well, you didn't get 4, but you got 3. Kevin Harvick. This is our third plate. So I'd take that as a win, James. Here's your 101. No date stamp, though. Congrats there, Brian. This will get a little tippy, but we'll put them over here. All right, Kevin and Kevin were the other notable ones behind his plate. Then Newman, Kyle Petty, and Harvick silver. We'll get us halfway through 20. So looking for our last auto. And one relic. Telling you, Fred, Donruss is a value at discounted prices. $2.99, Tanner Gray, red. Second half of 20, Eric Jones and Dale Jarrett. There's our last auto. Not a timeless treasure. Well, congrats, Fred. That'll probably put you over the edge on wanting to get a case. No numbers there for Brett. Newman, Bobby Allison, Jimmy Johnson, Optic. Michael McDowell is 14 out of 99. Chase, Cole Custer. Chastain, Logano, and Keselowski, silver. DW out of 299. Thad Moffitt and Kyle Busch. Our last relic is going to be Jimmy Johnson, 73 out of 250 sheet metal with the red foil. And Howard. Congrats there. Jimmy Mack, Almirola, Larson. Larson out of 199. Mark Martin and Jimmy. Larson, Austin Dillon, and Austin Cindric. $2.99 for Bubba. Junior and Ryan Newman on the Optic. Bubba, Tift, and Goulding, silver. And we got McMurray out of 199. Joey Logano and Michael Lynette. And our last cards from the case. Custer, Petty out of 199, top tier. And the recently retired Kurt Busch. There is an exciting 20 boxes of Donruss. Oh. All right, well, for $700 ish or whatever they're going for, I don't know. I guess it ain't too bad. Definitely is not $2,000 worth of stuff here like MSRP or $1,500, whatever the heck to go for. Let me clean some stuff here because we do have one random. We have Todd Gilliland hanging up front. So I'll make a little room. All right. Let's put these guys in here. I'm going to recap here. Give me 30 seconds. Clean up the desk a little bit. Well, I got one more case of whatever 2020 yet, and a 2019. So I'll probably do this again within a month, depending on how the new releases train happens here. All right, recap. Greens. That's Blaney there. And Custer, the last green. Excuse me. Purples out of 49. Keselowski. Logano. Hot pinks. And Clements. Checkered flags out of 20 for Eric Jones. 88 Junior, 99 Edwards, 97 Jesse Little, Reed Sorensen is out of 27, and Bobby Labonte 18. Cracked Ice is out of 25. Logano here, Haley, and Terry Labonte. There were a couple of red. The only other numbered for Haley's here tonight. Golds out of 10. Illusions for Blaney, Ty Dillon, and Jimmy Johnson. Dominators out of 10. It was Explosion or something for Bobby Allison. And that was it for the numbered stuff. Relics. Put them on top loads. All right, Jimmy Johnson in the blur out of 250. Byron Keselowski out of 250. Chase, that's not a relic. Chase Elliott again. Carl Edwards is out of 99. Bubba Harvick out of 250. Kyle Busch. Jimmy Mack, Austin Dillon, Larson out of 250, Danica out of 140, Byron, Bubba, Chase, and Truex out of 250 for Joey Logano, Terry Labonte 5 out of 10, Kane, Bubba is out of 250, 250 for Harvick, 250 Dillon, Kenseth, and Jimmy. Then we got Byron, Jimmy out of 250, Hamlin, 250 for Logano, Bubba, Chase, 250 Clinton Boyer, Larson, Jr., Blaney, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, and out of 140, Danica Patrick. No Timeless Treasures. But we did get a couple downtowns and maybe a plate or two extra than we should have. Our autos, we had a sneak peek of Harry Gant just before. Brett Moffitt. Out of 99 illusions for Blaney. Same for Denny Hamlin. Optic. 99 illusions for Kyle Busch. Harrison Rhodes. Gray Galding. Dana Patrick is out of 99, as is Kevin Harvick. Kurt Busch, this is 1. Door number out of 99. Denny Hamlin out of 99. Ray Black. Kurt Busch, again out of 99. Best of luck on the hollow signatures for Truex. Stenhouse out of 99. Out of 200 for David Reagan. And out of 250, Landon Castle. Then we got our showcase. Alright, autos. Out of 50, William Byron. 43, Bubba Wallace. 25, Jimmy Johnson. We had 2 downtowns, one for Bobby Labonte and the other for Tony Stewart. Then we had 3 plates. Todd Gilliland, who did not sell. I don't think I ever listed him because the checklist is like next to nothing. But of course he gets a plate. So we'll random that to the break here in a minute. If random.org will allow me to. We had a plate for Kevin Harvick. And probably the coolest plate I've seen. A Brad Keselowski with the manufacturer date printed on the back of the card. December 6th of 2019, and then there's a timestamp. I think it's 12 o'clock-ish. So, alright, well that's the case. Thanks for all the bids. Thanks for hanging out. There was more people hanging out today than I thought I was going to get. Since it's such a grind. As far as Todd Gilliland here, if you don't want to hang around for the random, again, I do appreciate all the bids. This whole break will be out on Monday. And now for the moment of truth. Lately, random.org does not like my OBS transponder for whatever reason. And it won't. It won't load up until I disconnect from the video feed, and once I reconnect, then it's fine. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, you should do the late night ones because then I don't have nobody internal in the house bothering me. So that's how I end up late. Plus the eBay listings, it's hard to... I guess I could. I'd like to have it end and then break that night. Alright, the moment of truth here on random. And I don't think it's going to work. Alright, so instead of wasting everybody's time here, since we're already pretty late, I'm going to end this, and I will redo another video titled The Hobby Case Number 3, but then I'll have random at the end of it. I'll probably be back in like 10 seconds, and I'll have random up. So I don't know what the deal is here with their site, but it does not like broadcasting to YouTube for whatever reason.